Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Torres and today I'm going to do the cultural orientation poster presentation. I have three items I'm going to be talking about, which are going to be, they're not going to be in this exact order, but I'm going to talk about acculturation, enculturation, and I believe collectivism. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is enculturation. So, an example of enculturation in my life was when I was about 11 years old and I got baptized. This to me is a tradition because my entire family, even from years and years, like my grandparents and their grandparents, have all been baptized at exactly 11 years old in a Catholic church. To me, this is a tradition because it has been passed down generations to generation. And I can see how important this is to my mother and my grandparents. So, being baptized at 11 years old in a Catholic church, I did do it, of course, because I wanted to follow the tradition. And I wanted to, make my mother proud. So I was a child, wanting to make my mother proud, and I wanted to follow the footsteps of my whole entire family. Being raised in a Catholic is a very big deal to my family, and being baptized at 11 is even a bigger deal. And I'm not saying just being baptized in general. I'm saying you have to be baptized in a Catholic church, no other church. And being baptized in a Catholic church is a big deal, but being married in a Catholic church is obviously even a bigger deal. But I haven't been there yet, so that's why I'm saying the only tradition I did follow was being baptized at a Catholic church. This to me was not necessarily that I wanted to be baptized in a Catholic church. I just did it to do it, I guess, to not be rebellious and not, make my mother upset. But to me, I feel like it didn't really have such a big meaning because I don't think I was doing it for the right reasons I was supposed to be doing it. The question says, what role have you played in learning these traditions or passing them down to others? I definitely think that when baptizing my children, I feel like they need to understand the real meaning of it, not just doing it to make somebody proud or because they think you have to do it or else you'll disappoint your family. I feel like I might be the only one in my family that is not gonna pass this down to my children because I think they have the right to choose whether they want to be baptized in a Catholic church or in a Christian church or a different church. So yeah, I might be the only one that doesn't pass this down. The second item I was going to talk about is acculturation. This is a kind of a big deal to me because this is when I adopted a new belief in my life because this is when I became a Christian. I have always been raised in a Catholic church. My whole families are Catholic. And I myself turned a Christian a few months ago. And this kind of affected my life a little bit, made me happier, but affected my relationship with my family a little bit because when I came out to them telling them I am a Christian, I do go to a Christian church, my mother was really disappointed in me. She was not happy that, I guess to her it was me being rebellious and just wanting to disappoint her, but it was my decision. It made me happy. That's why I say enculturation. When I was talking about enculturation, how I got baptized in a Catholic church, I'm not going to pass this down because I only did it to make my mother proud, and now I'm a Christian, and I regret getting baptized in a Catholic church, and I don't want that to happen to my children later on. The last I'm going to talk about is collectivism. A time I had to sacrifice a goal in my life was when I gave birth to my son. I stopped going to school for an entire year after giving birth to take care of him. I had to let go of, you know, going to school and working because I had such a big responsibility. And even though I had my mother who asked to care for him while I went to school, I didn't want to take advantage of her. She was currently working full time, and I knew if I went to school, she would have to sacrifice her work. That means she would get less money a month to help me out, and I didn't want to affect her that way. Now that we look back at it, she's really grateful that, you know, I didn't put her in that position because it would have been tough on her. And now, you know, it's been a whole year since I had my son, and, you know, I did give that up, and now it works out for her too, because now I'm able to work and she's able to take care of my son, and now I'm able to pay her for taking care of him. So it's like a win-win for her and a win-win for me. And I feel like it just made the bond that my mom and me have even bigger, because we helped each other out when we really needed it, and now I'm helping her out when she needs it, and, you know, she's helping me out, and it helped both of us. Okay, and that is all for my cultural orientation poster presentation. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.